Hello, everyone, and welcome to a July 4th edition of Barbie Dolls of the Week. So this week I wanted to show you several dolls, including one set actually that I'm really excited to share with you guys. This is a set I've wanted for a long time. So you know those posts where people say, "What's your holy grail dolls?" This is pretty much mine. I mean, honestly, I couldn't think of anything else that I really wanted that I didn't have. So I decided to splurge and get this. I got it at a decent price because the box is slightly damaged, but we'll get to that a little bit later. I want to start with some updates. So first of all, I got my the Look doll, or Looks actually. So Barbie signature Looks, and that's this guy, the blonde guy from the back of the box here. Um, Couple of things that I wanted to mention about him. First of all, he's a great looking doll, but I didn't realize until I saw certain pictures online that I guess this is looks shaved on the side. I hadn't seen that yet. I mean, here you can't really see that. In a lot of the pictures, I wasn't seeing that. So I don't have any issues with that. I just was surprised. The other thing is the way that this was delivered, unfortunately, was I got this from Amazon, and all they put it in was a plastic bag wrapper, like shipper, I mean, and it got damaged at some point. So on the back, you see where the box is banged up. So, I mean, I just think that's unfortunate when it's a brand new doll. And even if you're going to take it out of the box, it shouldn't be in a damaged box to start with. You can see where this is messed up. And also, even on the bottom, there's some denting, and on the side, see that? Now, while I was sitting in my home office downstairs working the other day when this came, and I heard a literal thump on the porch. So, because it was in a plastic wrapper or shipper, and the person thumped it on the ground, I think that's partially why it got kind of smashed like that. Now his knee is right up against the plastic, so I'm hoping there's no issues because I probably will take him out in the near future, but I haven't done so yet. I also noticed that on his black shirt there's a lot of little white spots of something. I don't know what that is. And the shirt looks almost like felt, but I'm sure it's not felt, but it looks felt like. So, I don't know. The box is just a real depressing a little bit to me, but not that much. And especially, this and this. But just looking at the doll, I do love the doll, and I love the fact that he has facial hair. That's obviously not that common with Ken dolls. And also, I like his black outfit, but people already commented that these pleather pants are not going to hold up to time. Well, you're right. They're probably not. But I do feel like maybe when they're out of the box, they do a little bit better than in the box. I'm not sure. But anyway, seems to be in some cases. Okay, let me set him there. Now, I just wanted to do a quick mention of this guy, which really the box really needs some more dusting. I did some dusting, but I'm still finding more dust. So this is the 40th anniversary Ken, and I just wanted to show him, and here's a picture of him and the Barbie, anniversary Barbie at the time, or around that time. So I always really liked this doll. I love the outfit and his face. I think his hair is good, but not great. But anyway, I really like it. But the reason I wanted to show you guys this is because just a word of warning that when you have shelves full of dolls and you take some out to rearrange some, you may not be able to get everything back in, even though they were in there before. So I've got this and actually this little Kelly and Todd wedding day set that I can't get back in that closet now that I took some things out and rearranged it. I was trying to get some tall things to the top and all that, and it's such a problem. I mean, I don't understand why it's so hard sometimes to get the exact same number of dolls in the same space, so be careful of that. Now, from last week, I wanted to show you this young lady. So she was the doll I showed you from the Barbie loves the ocean line. Well, not the ocean line, but the ocean set. And this is her. And I just always thought, boy, she should be in a Dorothy look. She would look great as Dorothy. So I had an extra Dorothy dress, but it was on a different doll. I'll show you in a minute. And I decided to try it on her. Now, I didn't realize the dress was ripped in the back until I put it on her. And she didn't rip it, by the way. It was already ripped. But also, she's a curvy girl, so I can't get it to shut all the way in the back, even with the rip. So anyway, here's what she looks like. Isn't she a cute Dorothy? I just had to show you this. I love her ponytails. I think last week I said pigtails, but I meant ponytails. And I don't know. I thought she makes a cute Dorothy. She really does. From someone who's been in The Wizard of Oz 3 times, I know a cute Dorothy when I see one. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys this. By the way, the skirt is very billowy. Dorothy's skirt was never this billowy in the movie, so I never realized how billowy this was. But yeah, and I'm not going to show you the back to embarrass this young lady, but it's ripped in the back. So, and maybe if it was able to close, the waist would look a little better like that. But still, the bottom is. I've got this kind of tucked in, but look how billowy it is, regardless. So I just never noticed that, but I'm sure the rip contributes to that, but it's still a lot of fabric. Now, who used to be in this dress and swapped dresses temporarily with that doll is this one, whose hair is rather messed up and needs some help. Let me get this extra hair taken off somehow. There's an extra hair on her. There we go. So I was going to say, I don't think I mentioned this last week, but I really like this dress that doll came in. I think it's just so cute, and it's a good dress for Pride Month, or just summer, but it's just cute. Now see, I wish all the fashionistas had at least this much fashion. But yeah, and obviously she wasn't a fashionista, but similar play line kind of doll, so yeah. I think that's cute. And by the way, here's her face up close. I don't remember which doll this is. If anybody knows which doll this is, please let me know. She's got these little post earrings, and she had a ring at one time, but her hand, whoever I got her from, the hand got rather chewed by someone, so maybe the ring went with it. I don't know. But I thought she's a cute doll. I just don't know. She's a redhead, obviously, and just don't know who she is. So, but she looked pretty good in this, and for it being a curvy doll dress, it fits her pretty well. Obviously, it could come in a little at the waist too, and some of this extra fabric, but I think overall it looks good on her. And this is with it tucked in the back a little bit. So. Okay, now getting to the main event today. So glad to say that I finally own these dolls. And they're in one box together, this set. They go with another set, sort of, that I have. I think, let me see if there's a name on them as far as the overall set. No, I don't see one. So, and again, the box is not perfect, but hey, it's pretty good, actually. So, I'm not going to waste any more time. Here they are. The Munsters. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm just really glad to have them. I mean, I was okay. I always liked the Munsters TV show. I mean, it's okay. It's not like one of my favorites, but I like it. Here's some pictures from the back from the show, by the way. And it wasn't so much that. It was just that Mattel did Munsters dolls. Now, I already have the Addams Family set, which was the other one I was talking about. So I just really wanted these, and I don't know why I didn't get it at the time they came out. I think this was in 2000. Let me double check that. I looked at the other day. 2001, actually. Sorry, 2001 box date. So maybe out in 2002. And I don't know why I didn't get it. I mean, maybe I just couldn't get it at the time. I don't know. But I got the Addams Family at some point. They were always a lot cheaper. Now, when these first came out, I don't really know how much they were, but I think they were at least $80 would be my guess. Like maybe $79.99 plus tax, of course. But anyway, I didn't get it for whatever reason, and I've wanted it for a long time, but they're so pricey, and I found a pretty good deal. Still pricey on this, and by the way, look at this. This is a clearance tag, or the remnants of one from somewhere. So whoever bought this originally got it on clearance even. I was so jealous, but I'm not too worried about it now. I'm just, sometimes when you really want something and it's on your holy grail and you can afford it, you spend a little bit more. So, the good news is I sold some items on eBay this week to help towards the cost of this Munster set. By the way, some of the box issues is just like there's a hole here and there's a scratch here. You might be able to see, or whatever you want to call that, a mark on the plastic. But I mean, other than that, it's not too bad. It's just not perfect. There's some little parts on the bottom and on the top edge that are a little weird, but I mean, still, it's in really good condition, and obviously it doesn't affect the dolls inside. I always thought they did a great job, especially on Herman Munster. On Lily, they did a good job, I would say. It's not a great likeness of that actress, Yvonne DiCarlo, um, and it's an okay likeness of Herman, Fred Gwynn. So yeah, but I just love this set. It's just such a wonderful set and shows the creativity of Mattel at the time. I think it was such a good decade for dolls, the '90s and also the 2000s, the first decade of the 2000s. So that's one of the reasons of the many I wanted that set. So yeah, I think that it's something that occasionally you have to splurge and get something like that you've just always wanted, because we only live once, and so I don't want to wish I had that my whole life, and now I do have it. And I thank my buyers on eBay. Remember, it's Ranman, Rannman is my seller name. And a shout out to Blake, who bought my outfit that I had on sale and helped pay for that set right there. And also somebody's buying another item that I have that ends today. So that helps pay for purchases, and I'm still hoping to sell some more because that was expensive. But little by little, you pay for things, and some of it you put in of your own money. So such is life. And I have a spot. I made a spot for that. That's part of the reasons I was rearranging dolls, was to make a spot on a shelf in another room for this set. So, with that, I'm going to wish you all a happy 4th of July if you celebrate 4th of July, and depending on what country you're in. So I hope, regardless, that you have a great week, and I will see you next time. So take care. Bye.